Hey guys, it is Jonathan West with Century 21 Parker and Scroggins Realty here in Benton, Arkansas. I'm in our beautiful conference room in our Benton office. We've also got other offices throughout Central Arkansas, but you're seeing our conference room here at our Benton office. Guys, I had an open house last weekend, and a lady in there said she thinks the housing market's about to burst and it's about to implode like it did in 2008 and all that. We've been hearing that for how long now? And it still hasn't happened. And really, when you think about it, this is the perfect storm for it to happen. And the fact that it hasn't happened yet tells us a lot. And when we start looking at the numbers here in just a second, you'll see that, hey, things are pretty steady. There's not really a whole lot to worry about. So in the Benton market, over the past 7 days, we had 21 sales. Average days on market was 17. Our median home price was just a shade over 170,000, and we still have 45 homes on the market. Now, Century 21 Parker and Scroggins was involved in 30% of those sales. Guys, what does that tell you? That tells you that, if you're going to buy a home in the Benton area, chances are you're going to go through Century 21 Parker and Scroggins. So, why not use one of us now? I mean, you're going to go through us anyway, right? We look at the number of homes on the market. We only have 7 weeks of inventory left. So what that means is if we did not put another home on the market today, we would sell out in 7 weeks. That's not a lot. That tells us that it's still a seller's market. And our average days on market went down by 38%. Median sales price, once again, shade over 170,000. Things are still looking good, folks. Absorption rate. So let's talk about what is absorption rate first off. Absorption rate is how long it would take us to sell out of inventory if we did not put another house on the market, right? So if you look, there's currently 45 houses on the market. We had 81 sales over the past 30 days. That puts our absorption rate at 1.8. That means that in slightly over 7 weeks, pretty close to 8, slightly over 7, we would sell out. We would sell out of inventory, which means it's still very much a seller's market. We define sellers and buyers market by months of inventory. Statistically, if we're below 6 months of inventory, it's still a seller's market. Okay. Now you can have micro seller and buyer markets in there, but that's how we typically define that. Let's take a look at the Bryant market. We had 24 sales over the past 7 days. Average days on market was 11. Median sales price, look at this, more than Benton, 198,950. Homes on the market, 61. So sales 24, days on market 11, median home price 198,950, homes on the market 61. What does that tell us? Well, once again, Century 21 Parker and Scroggins, close to 30% of all sales in Bryant. We only have 7 weeks of inventory in Bryant. It's still, once again, still very much a seller's market. Days, look at this fact. Days on market average dropped 121% to 11. Only 11. Median sales price, 198,950. So let's look at some things to consider. Guys, the real estate market is still very, very strong. Homes in both Benton and Bryant are getting 99% of their full list price. Inventory is still really low. It's still a seller's market. The best way to get your offer accepted is to come in at least list price with minimal contingencies or none at all. Now, every offer is contingent upon financing, sure, but you don't need to be having to sell a house if you're going to buy another one. Guys, if you're in the market, I am at J West Realtor on all social media platforms. Office number is 501-316-4088. And my business cell phone number is 501-356-4088. 4921. Feel free to reach out. Guys, let's do this again next Friday. This was great. Talk to y'all soon.